good start for him.
Fifth year for him out of Duke. First with the Lakers, former top 10 pick, as Leonard hits from mid-range.
Well, that's what he does, Dave. He can do that whenever.
A little bit of a struggle for him in comparison to how he played last year, which earned him that big contract. Great hands by George to get the steal. And here's Highland in transition. No Terrence Mann tonight. He has yet to play this season with an ankle injury. So, Bob, you touched on the passing of James Harden. That's got to take a lot of pressure off of not just Kawhi Leonard, Paul George, and Westbrook as well, I would assume.
Well, they've been a heavy isolation.
Another miss from deep from LeBron James. Taking now 25 threes in just 4+ games this season. Leonard from deep. That's good. And Kawhi, who struggled shooting last night. Basket by Bones Highland, his second field goal. Westbrook pokes it away from Reeves. Second turnover by Reeves already. Leonard with the hot hand. He's 4 for 4 and 2 of 2 from behind the arc, and the Clippers lead by 7. He is now 14 for 27 from 3.
They're putting Leonard a lot in this pick and roll. He's on fire. This guy, they may have to change up something because they're going under the screen, or at least not making a great effort, and he's very comfortable right now.
5 of 5, 3 of 3 from behind the arc, 13 points. He's outscoring the Lakers by himself. Russell with his second 3.
It's just such a small gap. I mean, Denver's the reigning champ. You might say they have a lead as far as on what they've accomplished, but all these other teams are kind of jumbled up.
George with a floater. It's good. And you were kind enough to tell Darvin Ham that...
Obviously, I was joking.
Yes, and he knew you were joking, but he was thankful nonetheless. As Leonard gets to the rim, counted and a foul. Kawhi with 15 points, 6 of 7 from the floor. And the Clippers have already put 29 points on the board here.
And even had a great World Championships with Steve Kerr and that staff. It's not who he is, I can tell you that. He's a better player than he showed early in this season.
Lakers 2 for 9 from 3. Leonard hits another 3, and a career high for first quarter scoring for Kawhi Leonard. He's got 18 points, 7 of 8 from the floor, 4 of 5 from 3. You got Leonard off the ball being guarded by LeBron James. Now on the switch, George, step back 3 over Reeves. That's good. And the lead is 17 for the Clippers here in the first.
You would have thought the other team was the team that played last night. I mean, look, the Clippers are going to fatigue. It's a back-to-back, but they came out.
He's out again tonight. It's an ankle injury. He played in 81 games each of the last 2 seasons. Normally very reliable. There's a 3 from Paul George. Boy, the Clippers with Kawhi Leonard back in the game. They're plus 22 tonight.
Finding out what they are. I mean, they could have that same team next year. They could break the whole thing up. I mean, based on this year, like you said, Dave.
And they don't have the draft capital anymore as Kawhi Leonard drills it. That's his first field goal of the second quarter.
Arguably their third best player. Look for them to get him going here.
Just 2 points, 5 assists, but 5 turnovers for Reeves. Here's Paul George, who had 9 points in the first half, took only 4 shots, and he knocks that one down to start the third quarter. We showed you Russell West of the game. George being defended by Reddish, who gets the late call to start because of a pregame injury. 3 minutes gone by in the third. Clippers by 11. They led by 19 in the first quarter, thanks to Kawhi Leonard, who gets to the basket way too easily. Those first-round picks, are those going to matter?
Well, it depends on, you want them to matter, certainly, but the teams that are trading them,
to play in the third.
He needed that, and the team needed that, and maybe that'll get Reeves going.
Leonard with Christie on his hip goes right at him and puts it up and in. That's the 28th point for Kawhi Leonard tonight. Team to take a 3-point lead.
Yeah, look, Wood's giving him some good minutes here. Reeves has woken up. Christie's doing his best. Reddish stepped in as a starter in this game, but really the effort has been so much greater here in the second half. That's what the Clippers might have needed. A tough shot. The ball has not been going in. To know his tendencies, but he made a big shot there. Easy one for him, I suppose.
George for 3 again. Hits again. Back-to-back triples by Paul George.
Passing away at 83. Back now to L.A. Dave Pash, Bob Myers, George Sedano. Gentlemen.
All right, Scotty. Kawhi Leonard up to 30 points now with that basket. And he has 29 points now. Paul George drills another triple. That's his 5th. He's got 25 points. Chamora. No Jared Vanderbilt. Taurean Prince is out, as well as is Gabe Vincent. Great hang and finish by Paul George to go. Paul George got 5 threes in the game. He's got Anthony Davis on him. He gets past him, and he's fouled by Davis. Count the basket, and a chance at a 3-point play, which would pull the Clippers within 3.
Yeah, this is good. I mean, and Anthony Davis is so good at this. He got beat here, but his length.
George. Clippers ball down 4. 9-second difference in the game in shot clocks. George pull up 3, buries it, and gets the Clippers within 1. There's a 1/10 of a second difference. Now there's not. So either way, the Clippers have to foul, and they're going to foul D'Angelo Russell. Westbrook, 24 points, 10 rebounds, handful of steals. He's had a great night. Here's Leonard, was hot in the first quarter and gets going here in overtime. 32 points. Remember, he had 18 in the first quarter.
It's a shot he makes most of the time.
I mean, when is the last time he played 72 minutes in 24 hours?
I don't, not.
As we say that, he gets a big shot through contact, finishing, getting the basket, and he'll go to the line and try to make it a 2-point game as Davis commits the foul.
You know what? Look, he's so good. He's so strong, and Anthony Davis green and roll, and that's just giving the Lakers a pretty clean look when they want it.
Here's Leonard, step back 3 on the money. Kawhi Leonard gets the Clippers within a point. Leonard has 30.